Hey friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Shell, and in this video, I'll show you passive strategies to help you earn victory crowns in Fortnite Zero build as a casual player. As we play, I'll walk you through the best landing spots, strategic routes, rotations, and stealth techniques that will help you to play smarter and stay alive longer so you can navigate each match with confidence. Let's get started. As a casual player, I want to avoid the first drop, and today I'm going over here. To reach the ground faster, keep your player vertical, and if you're over water, you'll drop even lower. This little spot with all the islands is sometimes quiet. We are near a named location, so we need to be cautious of other players. We'll loot these few boxes near these islands and then head over to the clubhouse. As we take our time getting over to the clubhouse, hopefully the other players will be gone. So I got some shockwaves and a sniper. Try to find a assault rifle. Shockwaves, enforcer AR. I see footsteps. Try to get your shots. I think that was just another bot. So I don't really like the enforcer AR. Even though it does more damage, it shoots too slowly. So I'll drop the enforcer AR for the tactical AR. Let's check these boats for boxes. There's nothing there. About this one. Nothing there. So now we can head over to make our way over to the clubhouse. It looks like there's somebody flying in late over there. So they're gonna be in the clubhouse. So I don't have to rush over there just yet. We'll just hang along the edge of the beach over here. You can see the vending machines over to the right. Let's check out this beach and the boats. It looks like there's a box over there we can loot. Let's see what's in this box. More shockwaves. I like the twin hammer shotguns better than the pump shotgun. Even though the pump shotgun does higher damage, I feel the twin shotguns are better because they shoot faster. Looks like someone's shooting at me. I think that was another bot. Let's get their gold and use it for the vending machine. Now we can head over to the clubhouse now. We just have to be cautious because we know that other players might still be there. There's that other player. I don't think they heard those shots. Let's go ahead and get some shields. I'm not sure where that other person is going. I'm gonna go ahead and drink the shields, but be aware of visual audio. Footsteps. There they are. Let's reload and hopefully they come back out. Yeah, that might have been another bot. Sounds like there's some shots in the distance. I do have a sniper, so we can go maybe get some shots on them. I'm limited on ammo, so I want to choose my shots carefully and not give my position away to any other players that might be near. That player is moving pretty quickly, so I probably won't be able to get a good shot on them. I don't know where the other person is they were shooting at. I'll probably just let that person go. Sounds like they're fighting again. Let's go back and see if we can get a shot on them. They're not moving that fast, so try to get a shot. They stopped right before my shot. Let's see if I can get a different angle. No, I don't have that much ammo, so I don't want to waste my shots on them. So now we can just keep looting the clubhouse. I don't think there's anybody else around us, but I'll keep my shotguns out just in case. Sounds like there's a box up here. Maybe in the attic. Sounds like it's coming from behind the wall over here. There's this other one. It's not outside. There's one over here. I'm gonna drop the tactical AR for the deadly assault rifle. I like this one a little bit better. It has a scope on it and less recoil than the tactical AR. I'll keep my shotguns out in case there's somebody else around. Shotguns are better for close quarter fights. I rearranged my guns. That's okay for now. Looks like there's a couple cash registers over here, and it sounds like there's another chest nearby. There's another box here. Christmas present. Let's see what's in it. Doesn't look like there's much in here. No, I don't want that. Looks like I gotta break the wall to pick up my gun again. Let's grab this ammo. If I can't find any more sniper ammo, then I'll have to drop it and switch it out for something else. I wonder if the vending machine sells ammo. No, just AR bullets. I'll take a couple of those. I see footsteps. This is probably a real player, and we should get up to the top of the roof. All this gunfire is going to attract other players, so we should probably get out of here now. It doesn't seem like they did that much damage. They didn't do any damage to me, so was that a real player or was it a bot? My shockwave's out in case I need to jump away. Like, this other player's still watching me, so I'll give him another GG. Now I'm just gonna keep falling along the edge. What's that over there? It's another slurp. So I'll go pick up this slurp. Hopefully nobody's using it for bait. I'll just try to swim by it really quickly to pick it up. An invisible zip line. Does it still work? Yay, it still works. It's like a lot of loot over here. Looks like two people maybe were fighting and maybe traded. Or maybe somebody third-partied. I got more sniper rifle ammo, so I'll probably just keep the sniper. What do you think about these random anomalies like the rifts and the bubbles? What is this? Check the house for loot. Why is there a skull over here? I could pick up this purple AR, but again, it has more recoil, and I'm more accurate with the Deadeye AR than I am with the tactical AR. So we're still in the circle or triangle. I don't have to worry about the storm right now. I have 3 slurps. I got my shockwaves out if I have to jump. Let me switch my weapons real quick. I like to have the assault rifle next to shockwaves so I can switch quickly between the assault rifle and the shockwaves. Once you get the damage on a player, you can switch quickly to the shockwave to close the gap. And as you're flying through the air, you can switch to your shotgun for the final shots. Because I have the sniper, I have more bullets. I want to go find some higher ground. The higher ground allows us to overlook a larger area. Once we're up there, we're not gonna just be looking for other players. We're gonna be looking at the terrain as well, learning the map, and then we'll decide where we're gonna rotate to. Let's go ahead and use this car. We're just gonna try to find some higher ground. That looks like some higher ground. Whoa! That was cool. Looks like they added the damage to the car again. It's just in the middle and lower middle and not over where the fuel tank is. Looks like somebody was eliminated over here. Let's try to get up on this big rock over here. I believe there's a launch pad up there that we can use later. So we can get up here and scope out the area. So I'm just gonna scope out the area. Not really seeing anybody. Was that Christmas present just there? I don't see anybody, so maybe they already opened it and then took off. Sometimes Fortnite feels like it's all about rushing from one moment to the next. But other times it's really about slowing down, being patient, paying attention to your surroundings, and making smart decisions. Positioning, timing, and awareness can change the whole match even when nothing big is happening. It's not always about action, it's about how you set yourself up for what comes next. So from here, the higher ground gives me perspective. I can see rocks, I can watch the storm, and plan ahead without rushing into anything. We can look and see how the balloon moves. So I'm still just scanning the area. Sounds like there's somebody down there. How did they see me? Maybe they're gonna go use the zipline to come up here. So the footsteps are coming from a different direction, so they're probably not gonna come up here now. Here comes that next balloon. Looks like it's gonna hit the rock. Nope, it didn't hit the rock. You know, I could probably... Maybe I could jump from the rock to the balloon if I needed to. Okay, so now we gotta figure out where we're gonna go next. We need to find some higher ground. Okay, let's try. Let's see if this spot is in the triangle. It's just barely in the triangle, so we can use the launch pad to jump over there when it's time. So is this just like a random bubble, like a regular bubble? You just go in there when you need to heal, or does the bubble heal you? Once again, just scoping the area, not really seeing anybody. Okay, so the storm's moving, so now we gotta use the launch pad to get over to our little spot we picked out. We should be able to just glide over there. It looks like I'm not gonna be able to make that top cliff, but maybe this bottom one, maybe? Am I gonna make it? Yeah, I made it! Awesome. I used the launch pad to get up to the next one. It looks like a bot. I thought that was a real player. If I have enough gold, maybe I'll buy the bot. Okay. So I'm gonna place the bot down by the start of this zipline. I rarely see other players use the bots the way I do. Most of the time, they have the bot following them instead of strategically placing the bot. Most players don't think about bots this way, but I use them as like extra positioning tools. It's not about damage, it's about forcing the other player to split their focus. With the bot covering one angle and me holding another, I'm basically creating my own crossfire setup. That little bit of extra pressure can change the whole match. That's a cute little diving board. It sounds like there's shots coming from over here. So practice shooting the bot over here. Alright, so that dropped a little bit more than I thought it was going to. So now I'm gonna move the bot over here. Scoping the area. So I don't really have that much cover up here. I'm hoping when the storm moves, I can use that rock for cover. Alright, so more players are rotating into the triangle. Gonna move my bot again. As some more players are moving to the left. So I'm gonna move my bot again. Looks like the my bot's shooting, so it looks like they're near another player, so I back them away a little bit. There comes another player. I move my bot again. Got a couple players fighting over here. I missed my shot. Try to get another one. How is that not a headshot? Okay, so the last player eliminated Marty. So they're probably over by that big rock over there. We gotta mark the spot where we're going. check this area first. I can use the zip line to get over. And then maybe I'll move my bot over there. And then I'm gonna move over to the left to get a different angle. So I moved the bot again, where I think that other player was. And now I can move where my bot was and maybe jump up on the cliff to see what weapons were left behind. Got a gold deadeye, that's good. Plus now I got higher ground, so I should be able to see the area better. Alright, I just saw that player, so I'm gonna move my bot closer. Their bot's over by the house, so the other player's probably by the house, so I'm gonna move my bot over there, and then I'm gonna get in closer. Again, taking the higher ground. I don't see him on the roof. Alright, so my bot forced them to move. I'm gonna move my bot again. Now we got this crossfire. So I'm gonna make my bot follow the player. Maybe put him up here. That tree's in the way, I can't really see. So the other player's still there. So hopefully my bot is distracting them. Go ahead and drink this slurp. Mark the next circle. Bot's done. Pretty sure the other player's still over there, but I can double check. Yep, they're still there. Yay, we did it! Win or lose, every match is an opportunity to play smarter and learn something new. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.